Hello, and welcome to Time for Healing. I'm your host, Marion Porter of Starwinds. Time for Healing features Connecticut's leading healers in a unique educational show. My goal is to provide the viewer with a working knowledge of a wide variety of healing modalities. First, we will learn all about the particular healing, and then I will receive a healing live on camera. My guest today is Chantal Haracsy, who will tell us all about crystal singing bowls. Here you are. Tell me I got your name right.
Yeah, Chantal Haracsy.
Chantal Haracsy, yeah. Yes. Oh my God.
It's okay. I've heard them all.
I am so happy that you're on my show.
Aww, thank you. I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Yeah. So, crystal singing bowls. Here's one of them.
Here's one of them. This is my baby. This is my heart chakra singing bowl.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's it's kind of the middle, middle of the road size. I've got a couple of bigger ones as well, which you'll see in a little bit.
You brought them with you?
Absolutely.
You have them bigger than this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, this is massive. Like you could cook a chicken in it.
Or soup, or cereal.
Yeah, wow. Yeah. So this is awesome. So you know what? Tell me a little bit about crystal singing bowls. How did you get into doing this in the first place?
Oh dear. Well, I was at our dear friend Nancy and Jackie's home at Unicorn Meadow.
Unicorn Meadow.
Yeah.
A wonderful place.
Great place. Mm. Great place. Great people. Great friends. Become family.
Absolutely.
It was in the room, in the healing room, and I sat with, which was literally the same kind of bowl, the heart chakra bowl. So I sat on the floor in the middle of the room, and I just played and played and played and played. And I could have played for hours.
Really?
Really connected with it. And I thought, one day you will be mine.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how it happened?
That's how it happened. It started with that. And
how long ago was that?
Oh, that was about 2005, 2006. Somewhere around there, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you're self-taught?
Correct, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and then years later I went to Crystal Bowl Sound Healing and did the whole laying on the ground and absorbed the frequencies, and I'm like, oh, yes. Oh. Okay, this is great. And I felt wonderful afterwards. It was quite amazing.
Wow. So about a year ago I had the Tibetan singing bowls on, and these aren't metal. These are crystal?
Yeah, made with gems and minerals.
Gems?
Gems and minerals.
So what is, if you were to compare and contrast the two, what's the difference?
Well, aside of the fact that Tibetan bowls are made with different metals, and the crystal bowls are made with the gems and minerals, like I was saying. So that obviously makes the difference between the two, and obviously they're going to sound a little differently. Or a lot differently, we can say. Yeah. And it's pretty much one of those things where you're going to gravitate to what you connect to.
Yeah.
Ultimately, it's not about, this is the best, the Tibetans are the best, gongs are the... It's whatever you resonate to.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And these are what I resonated to.
So, how do you use these in a healing?
How do I use them in a healing? I incorporate it in the hands-on healing work that I do, which is usually an 1.5 to 2 hour session.
Really?
Yeah. So I start, I'm also an intuitive. I've been doing healing work for almost 30 years.
Really?
So I start with, using my intuition, a little bit of counseling, because I'm also a counselor. So we talk for a little bit first, just to kind of get an idea of, what we're dealing with. And whatever comes to me, I express to the client. And then we start the hands-on healing work. And when that's all done, I go to the crystal bowls and I play them. And then I go to my handheld, which you'll see in a little bit. And I go over the person's body and kind of wrap things up.
Wow.
Yeah.
So 30 years? So you started when you were very young.
Yeah, I was in my early 20s. I was like 22, 23 years old. So
how did you come to be a healer or discover that you were a healer?
Okay. When I was young, I didn't feel, I mean, I didn't realize that I wasn't like everyone else. I just was who I was, which was, I cared for everyone. Yeah. I didn't separate people from their color or their nationalities, whatever it was that wasn't like me. Uh-huh. I didn't see the difference. I didn't see, like for instance, I have family, obviously. We all have family. But I didn't separate that. So if I had a friend, I treated them like family. My love and care for them wasn't any different than it would be for my family. So through time, I always empathized very, very much to other people's pains, discomforts, and to the point sometimes I would take it on. And it was really tough on my body, especially with my stepfather who had a heart condition. Oh, that was really rough. You
learned how to shut that off, right?
I tried as much as I could. Yeah, it was very hard. Yeah. So with time, and what happened? So in my early 20s, someone had said to me, what did you do to me? You touched whatever area it was. I can't remember what it was, but somewhere in their body was hurting, and they said that the pain went away. And I said, I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Wow. So I talked to my aunt in Canada, who is my stepfather's sister-in-law, so my step-aunt, who she was a well-known psychic in Montreal and a healer as well.
Wow. So you're from a family of healers?
Well, she's my stepfather's side of the family, and so it's his sister-in-law. So there was no blood correlation, but it gets better in the future. I can find out a little bit more about myself, where the lineage comes from. But anyways, so she said that I was a healer, and that's why that incident happened. And I said, well, what do I do with this? And she says, do whatever comes to you. Everything with the proper intention, that which you will receive or give. So if you are meant to help someone, if you're going to do something positive, you will, on some level, get a positive result. Okay? And, obviously you don't want to cause harm to anyone, so, but if you do, that is what you're going to get, or that's what you're going to give. Yeah. So whatever I do is for the best and highest good of all.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So, so I was doing hands-on healing for years, just kind of what was coming to me, because I was also getting messages, and I didn't realize it at first. I thought it was just my thoughts, and then when I finally started speaking out about what was in my head, I guess, people would say, how did you know that?
Wow.
And I go, wow, I didn't know that. I thought it was just my head. I was just thinking. And they said, no, and some stuff that were really personal and private to people were coming through, and then some stuff that was going on with their body would also come through. So it was kind of like a medical intuitive type thing, but I'm not a nurse or a doctor, so I don't call myself that. But I do get physical stuff with people at times. And it's not all the time, it's not 100% of the time, but a lot of the time I do get things that are going on inside someone's body. So as time went on, in 2010 I decided to get certified as a Reiki master. Just because of the world we live in, unless someone sees a certificate, they don't trust you. Because I used to say, well, I do energy work, and they'd be like, you work for the power plant? I'm like, no, I don't work for the power plant. So I had to explain it all. And then, so when I went and got certified in 2010, people knew what Reiki was. Yeah. It's in the hospitals, and so they were able to trust me a little bit more, I guess you could say.
Yeah, and Reiki, I always find Reiki to be like the intro to all the healing work.
Yeah, yeah.
Those attunements are really, really important.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Although my hands have been hot since when I was young. Yeah. So I guess, like they say, it started a long time ago. Yeah. So, but Reiki was just, very helpful for many reasons. Yeah. Do I use it? If somebody were to contact me and say, I want specifically Reiki, then I would do that. But the work that I do so far has been really quite impacting for many.
But I find I hardly ever use Reiki on my clients, but for me, it's the go-to thing. If I can't sleep at night, I'm Reikiing myself to sleep.
Absolutely.
It's the go-to thing that I use for myself.
That's great.
Yeah. But back to these. So you have a lot of these.
I have 12.
12?
Yeah, but not here.
Oh, how many did you bring?
I have 4 like these.
Yeah.
And I've got 2 handheld ones. So.
12 of them. That's
Yeah,
exciting. And
yeah.
you just put them all together like a band and go to town?
Yeah, I play them. Yes, that's what I do. Yeah, and that back to if you want me to explain to you a little bit. So the healer, as we know, always needs to be healed at some point because
Absolutely.
we're always giving. So it came to that point about 5 years ago where I had a condition. I'd gone to get a thermographic breast scan, and something showed up in my breast, and the doctor said, well, we'll check in 6 months and see if there's any changes. And I said, okay. So they did 6 months later, and it was really far worse, we'll say. Far worse. And so I said, thank you for the information. This was over the phone. And I started to make some changes in my life. And one of them was the bowls.
So you got into the bowls to heal you?
Myself, yeah. And solely just for myself.
Right.
You know.
And it worked?
Well, I don't feel anything there anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, God bless you. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, so, but it was consistency. And it was putting myself first for a change, because I was putting everyone else
That's so important
first.
to do.
Yeah, well, I'm a mother. I'm a grandmother.
Well, yeah.
And you want to take care of everyone. It's just in my nature. It's in, it's in our nature to do that, even as healers.
Yeah.
Because you care. So I decided to buy the bowls, and they changed me on so many levels. Not that I needed to be changed, like I wasn't a good person. I just
I hear you.
I needed physically, I needed cleansing, I needed healing for myself.
Wow.
And if I have a bad day and I go do a crystal bowl sound healing group, they help me. They help me immensely. I can feel the difference once I've done the session.
My
Yeah,
God.
others, yeah.
I can't wait to see what they do for me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Can we just it's in front of me. Let me hear it. What does it sound like?
Absolutely.
Wow, that's wow. That's like a wall of sound.
Right. And what they've proven is that they've done research on it, and they've proven that it goes through the layers of the body.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And able to break down negative energy, and that negative energy is what we call stress, and eventually, hits the organs, and it creates what we call disease. And so if we can break that negative energy down, you feel so much lighter, and the body wants to heal. So we just got to give it, the open space for it, and this helps open space up.
I'm trying to think, the difference between a Tibetan bowl and that. This it's a different frequency.
I feel it. I mean, I feel that it is. They're both wonderful.
Yeah.
They're phenomenal, both of them. But this is just what resonated with me.
It seems like this is more powerful.
I don't know. I can't say that because this is all I know.
Yeah.
This is all I use along with my the healing work that I do. But
I can't believe the size of that. And do you have one of the bigger ones with you?
Yes, I do.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. So I'll tell you what. Why don't we take a short break?
Okay.
And set up all your bowls and see what we can do.
Sounds good.
Oh, I'm excited.
Me too.
All right. Well, here we are. We're all set up for my healing with these magical bowls. Look at them. Look at all of this. Wow. Okay. So, give us a quick overview. What are you going to do here with all of this?
Okay. So, normally in a group session that I do, in a multitude of different places I go to, I start off with a meditation normally, so we'll kind of skip over that. But it usually 10 to 15 minute meditation just to get the person relaxed, get the people in the room relaxed.
Okay.
And then I go to the bowls and I play for a good 40, 45 minutes. And then I go to the handheld bowls. Okay.
Handheld bowls? Oh, wait, no, don't show me yet. I want to be
yet.
surprised. I want to
Okay.
be surprised.
Okay. Well, during the time that I will be playing the bowls, what has come to happen, which started almost a year ago, in November of 2015, during a wellness retreat, we had clients on the ground for a crystal bowl sound healing, and my left hand, which is always up like this as I play,
Right.
got taken over and felt like as if there was a hand that took my
Really?
hand, turned it around, and aimed it to the person that was laying on the ground over here.
Oh.
And it was there for a few minutes. I had to let loose my shoulder because it wasn't allowing me to pull back.
Oh.
If I really worked hard, I could have, but
Yeah.
I felt that something good was happening, and I could feel my hand pulsating. I could feel it getting hotter. I can feel the tingling in my hand, so I knew it was sending energy.
Wow.
And then after a few minutes, it swung over to the person over here and started sending energy to that person.
Cool. So this happens with...
So this happens every time I play the bowls. So I just allow it. I don't question it. I just allow it because I know it's for the greater good. And profound stuff has happened throughout time as I do this. So I say whatever we can, add to someone's healing, why not?
Okay.
So this is why I allow it, because if we can help with the bowls, the hands-on healing
Beautiful.
without touching, it's great.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it time?
It's
Oh,
time.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Okay, so we'll just do like a little very short mini session just to give you an idea.
Okay.
All right. So if you want to relax and just close your eyes, if you're good with that, or would you rather keep them open?
I'm probably going to need to keep my eyes open.
Keep your
'cause
eyes
I
open
bet
then.
there's things I'll need to see happening in the control room.
Okay, so you do that. Okay, so normally I would tell people to close their eyes, but you can keep them open.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Wow. I'm like speechless. never felt anything like this. Two at a time. I'm just feeling this in my lower back. This is amazing. Wow. I don't even have words for what's happening. What is this doing? This is amazing.
They found that the frequencies from the crystal bowls and Tibetan bowls, and any kind of sound healing work,
This is wild.
is able to penetrate through the layers of the body.
This is
Thus breaking down negative energy, which is what we call stress, and thus being able to heal on a cellular level.
This is the first time on my show I've been speechless.
Hopefully it's a good thing.
Wow. My God. They're still going.
Oh, they are. Yeah, they will for a few.
Hey now.
So these are the handhelds, and I like to add this, incorporate it to what I do during my sound
I can't believe
healing
what
session.
this is. My kidneys are,
Feeling better?
they're going to town. Hey. Wow. Oh my God, my knees. Oh, that feels so good. Oh my. Oh, go over my sinuses a little more, love. Oh my God. Oh God, she's holding up the 5. Oh, this is amazing. Oh my God. Oh my God, can you just go back up to my brains a bit? That felt so good on my brains. Oh. I have never felt anything like this in my life. Oh, look at that now. Oh, listen to what it's doing to my nose.
Clearing?
Oh my God. It's like this wall of sound is just changing everything. I am, seriously, I am struggling for words. You've seen my show before, right? You can't shut me up. I got nothing. This is amazing. Oh. What are these magical little things doing? My God, my brains.
Yeah. Again, when I bought the bowls, they were for my own healing, and these were an option, and I said, yeah, I'd like to have them. So I used to sit here and just sit in front of them and play them for myself. So when
listen, my body's moving. I don't mean to cut you off, but it's like
that's awesome.
That's
awesome. It gives more an up close and personal ability to feel the vibrations, even closer. So I thought I'd add it.
Wow, that's incredible. And so when you played them like that, it was one way.
Yeah.
But then when you had one in each hand, it was like different. What is that? How does...
When I first started doing this, I went with guidance, my intuitive guidance.
Take him again. Oh, God.
Yeah, they are quite something.
That's a bit of dissonance, is it? Is that like a chord, or are they a bit dissonant? Is that what's so amazing?
Probably.
Because I noticed,
yeah, I would say.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is by far the greatest thing ever.
Oh, thank you.
My God, and you do this out and about? We can't say where, but you do this out and about.
A multitude of different places.
Wow.
If they want to go check my website out, they can find out where I'm at.
Please do. Wow. This is, oh no, not 1 minute, no more. No, look at her. Ding him a little bit more. Oh my God, just a little bit more. Oh, God, in my brains again. Oh my God. This is heaven. Oh my God. Oh my God, my brains. It's the greatest feeling in the world. Where has it been all my life? Oh, I gotta end the show. Play the big bowls again while I end the show.
Okay, I will.
Oh, thank you so much for being on my show.
Thank you for having me.
I can't believe this. Let me tell you something. This is going to become part of my life. I'm going to find you at one of those places. Like I know where one of them is. Oh, my God.
Which one?
I think it's in Suffield.
No, which
all of them.
All of them? Okay.
Just play them all. I got to end this. I don't want to end this show. People, I do not. Oh, it's just going right through my body and changing. And you do this for 45 minutes?
Close to an hour and a half. Well, not just the bowls, but ultimately all together.
Oh my God, I just want to be bathed in this. That's really what it is. I'm being bathed in sound. Yeah, gonna end the show now. All right. Thank you for watching Time for Healing. This was amazing. Chantal Haracsy. Chantal Haracsy and her singing bowls. Oh my God, quartz crystal singing bowls. Amazing. Please join me next time when I have another incredible healing modality. I can't even think. All right. See you then.